Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, the reason I just had to commit murder there was because, yeah, basically, I've no idea why, but for whatever reason, the game chose to not let me pick up who I was. It made me start again, and I don't quite understand why. It did have a little bit of trouble logging on the small today, but I didn't think that was going to pose too much of an issue. So yeah, just whoa, ow. Oh, and that body's just floating there. Okay, fine. Alright then. Okay, right. However, today, what we are going to get going with is... I want to try and... rightly or wrongly, I want to turn on the first half of what we've got. So, we have got to try and lay down the, 60 water pipe, or 60 water extractors. Still not quite figured out where that's going to go. I'm thinking... I might just try and grab some of this water here if it will let me and try and pipe it back across, which is going to be marvellous to try and do. However, like I say, I want to try and get the first part of this set up. So I'm just going to run that in there and run some power. I have lost all of my shortcuts, which is going to be a world of fun. So yeah, let's try and put some of those back. So logistics, Mark 5, that needs to be 0.4. Pipeline 1 was 6, that was 7, I remember that. 5 was the lift. Can't remember what the others were. We'll come across them as we get to them. Right. However, what I do need to get going with is we need to build the Mark III miner. We also need some power shards. How many do we have at the moment? None. We've only got the functionality to make one. So we might need to go and hunt for a few slugs. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then, yeah, we're going to be heading, I believe, through that waterfall to try and get the uranium. I'm sure it's through that waterfall, so let's just ping that. I'm sure it's going to be somewhere in there. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think that's in the cave. I don't think that's actually above ground. So, I'm going to head back. I'm going to get the supercomputers. We're going to make the miners. And we're going to try and grab some... Yeah, we're not getting that one. Some power slugs on the way. So that we can... yeah. Get everything built. Oh, of course, it thinks I'm a new character. So it's got to do all of the little animations for the first time I've got them out. Right, I'll see you guys in a few moments. Okay, right, here we are. We're back. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some spiders in there, which will be joyous. So, I'm sure when I was flying down, yeah, you can see a box there. So let's just go and have a quick look, see what that hard drive might be. Ah, unusual. There's a doggo guarding it. Computers. Yeah, that's fine. We've got tons of those. What do I want to drop for it? Some steel plates. And then we'll... No, not an awesome sink. Set that researching. And we'll see what we get out of that. Right. In the meantime, however... Right. I have just thought we are going to want to bring power with us so that we can just run the Mark III miner. So, let's start getting a little bit of that prepared. Now for this, we've got... Yeah, you're feeding in that way. So, there we go. There's what was on number 8. I've just gone to try and put a floor hole in. So, so there we go. And then you're going to go up like this. And into there. Cool. So that's going to be the uranium in theory. And then from here, we're going to want to grab you. And we're going to want to try and stay as airborne as we can. As much as we can in this cave. So I haven't been in this cave yet. So I don't exactly know what I'm facing. I'm just going to be drawing a load of these bits out. Because, like I say, I'm sure it's in here we've got the uranium. Oh, that's foggy. Yeah, look, loads of uranium rocks in here. I can see them already. There you go, there's our heat levels rising. Right. Hopefully our filters will last. Oh, is that it? Oh, wow, that's really not very far, is it? Okay. Ah, green cats! Okay, let's really try and just make sure that we are constantly on the move. Wow, you're taking a beating. Right, that's that one down. I see you there. Radioactive cat, where have you jumped to? There you are. Right, come on. Right, I think that's that one down as well. No, it's still moving. Ah! Right, that's that one down now. Good, I'm nearly out of ammo. Right, okay, so let's get Mark III miner down. And let's run some power in that direction so we can stay airborne. Now, you need all of this to upgrade to, yeah, 600 parts a minute, which is exactly what I thought it would be. Right, and then I know this isn't the most efficient way out of the cave, but this way lets me stay flying. So we're just gonna, like I say, bring all of this out. In that kind of a direction. Okay, well this high up I'm not being irradiated, which is kind of nice. Okay. I mean, this is not fancy, but then it doesn't need to be. This is just bringing out the radioactive rocks. Right. No. There we go. Okay. So, let's fly under here and turn on our torch. Right. Where are we trying to get to? I can't see. Okay, let's go upstairs and have a look. Where are we going to be dropping it down? It should be like in... Okay, so in line with this one. Ah, there it is. Right, okay. That's okay. There's a couple of rocks we're going to need to blow up in the way. Lovely. Okay. So then you should be able to feed along here. Like that. Okay. And that's going to feed straight up. Okay. Cool. Now we get to check whether the whole thing is working. Here we go. We got the first ones being spun up. That's... Okay, so I really have to get quite close for that to get radioactive. Okay. Alright, so those are making the cells. Good. We can see cells flowing out. That's promising. Right, you guys are getting stuffed. What are you waiting for? Why do you not have any uranium? Why? Are you getting some now? No, why is that? Why is that not getting any uranium? Right. No, still not getting any. And now I'm going to be holding some, which I really don't want to be doing. Why is that? Have you got any? No. Okay. So the first one's getting them. Okay. Is that splitter in the wrong place or something? Right. You're going in there. Yeah, my radiation level's maximum because I'm carrying uranium, which is not what I want. Right. Now, plug in. Okay, so this is the kind of troubleshooting we're going to be working on today. Why is that not working? Right, well, let's clear that. And again, drop the uranium because I really don't want to be holding that. Right. Feed you in there so you go along properly. Okay. Grab splitter. That says it's lined up. Grab conveyor lift. Okay. That's now playing ball and you're now getting some. Nice. You, however, are not. Okay. Which makes me think it's going to be these splitters. Okay. I will wait for that to run through because the one at the end is running. Okay. Feed you across. I'm glad I can bin that uranium at least. Right. There we go. Now that one will snap. Grab that lift again. Right, you're now going down as well. Lovely. Okay. You are not playing ball. So, you're going to there. You're going to there. I need to bin this uranium I'm holding. Okay, you're now feeding there. Right. Okay, that's now lined up and you're being fed. Nice, okay. God, that's so creepy just hearing that clicking all the time from the Geiger counter. Right, okay. Bin the uranium because I really don't want to be holding it. Right, you've now snapped there this time. Okay, so you're now being fed as well. Okay. So that should be giving us a decent number of uranium pellets going along. Okay, while that's doing that, let's check what came out in the MAM there. Oh, an alternate uranium fuel rod. With beacons. Yeah, I'm not touching that. We don't want to be using beacons. Nitric acid. Ooh. Fuel. I don't know that I like that. I don't know I like any of these, actually. We'll take that one. They all seem a bit odd, but okay. Okay, so now we're high enough. We're not getting irradiated. That looks like it's running at a good speed. That's good, because what I was worried about was the sulfuric acid, but that is draining fast enough, which is good. And you're definitely filled up on the front end, which again is good. And that is having a net gain, but that's fine. These pipes are full. Okay, so that sulfuric acid recycling seems to be working, which was something I was really worried about. So I'm happy with that. Okay, they're just going to randomly fire on as they are needed, because we are backed up on concrete at the moment. You guys are working. Don't know that we've had any. I imagine we've had some fuel rods. Look, look, look. We got a fuel rod. We have a uranium fuel rod. Working its way along. But it's not running at full speed yet. Okay. But either way, that's still positive. That does look like the whole thing is flowing and behaving and doing exactly what we need it to. I've just got to wait for all those manifolds to fill up. Which is going to take a little while. I'm also like, actually, for these where that's radioactive, I'm actually tempted to pull that out. Take that last bit down on each row so that we don't have random cells sat there at the end. Because that seems sensible to me. And then can I bin that? I can. Okay, that's good. So it must only be once it turns into waste I can't bin it. Alright. Okay. There we have a uranium fuel rod. Nice. Making coupons. And I'm sure this is probably just going to be our first one. Oh, look, there's another one coming. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to leave that running for a little bit so we can check to make sure that they are coming through at a decent... Or they are actually spinning up and we'll let the manifold go. What we need to now do is... And this is where it's going to need an awful lot of stuff. We need 60? 60? That can't be right. I'm actually just going to grab one of these. And just, you know, plonk it in there. Right. So, 0.2 per minute. And it's going to use, yeah, it's still going to use the 240. Okay. Alright. That means I think my maths was right. 0.2 per minute. We're making 0.4. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. So 5. Yeah, so we're making 15. So each one of these feeds 2 of them. So 15 manufacturers to 30 generators. That is correct. Okay. That's fine. So it is then just going to be the water that we need to figure out. Which, okay. So we looked at it, didn't we? Is it this one we put it in? No. This one. Okay. Yeah, consumption 240 a minute, which means each one of them needs 2... Where is it? Water extractors. Because I'm going to guess we haven't got a water well here, have we? Yeah, let's just have a quick look. Have we got a water well here? I don't think we do. No. That'd have pinged by now. Yeah, look, they're over there. Okay. So our best bet is going to be to get them from the sea, which means, yeah, we need 60 of these. Plus all of the piping and whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to go and head back and try and start getting that while we let this manifold fill up. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of pleased that's behaving. And I'm glad we did some troubleshooting early to try and sort that out. Right, okay, so yes, I'm going to head back. I'm going to go and get all the bits we need for this, plus tons and tons of copper sheets and plastic so that we can run all the piping, because we're going to need that. Oh boy, are we going to need that. Hang on. That was 2x4, wasn't it? And we need to bring 60 back. We might relook at that. We will have a look. Right. I will see you guys in a couple of moments. Okay, right. We are back. I've collected all the bits I need for the extractors. I've also made a blueprint for a... Where is it? 3x10 pipe splitter, pipe carrier, because what I want to do is I want to have the I want to have each reactor have its own pipe, because I know there have been problems with the fluid dynamics, so I want to try and reduce that as much as possible by, like I say, having each one have its own pipe. So we're just going to be working a little bit like this. Right, let's do... You won't do vertical to horizontal. Will you do it that way? No. Alright. But you'll do it on auto and that kind of looks right. Actually, no it doesn't. That is a step too far. Right. Whoa! Okay. So if we take that out, step it forward one, then do horizontal to vertical, then you'll play ball. Okay. Alright. So we're just going to go and feed these along. Ooh. That doesn't look right. Hang on. Could I have some power over here so I can actually hover and actually look at stuff? Right. No, that doesn't look right. You bring it back one. And then you won't play ball. Why? What happens if I just do noodle? I mean, I don't like that. That's not as much of a right angle as I want it to be, but I think it's going to be the best I'm going to get. Alright, fine. So, let's go and run all these down. Whoop. There we go. What is that thumping? Oh, is that the awesome sink? Lots of glowing green over there, which is kind of nice. We are going to need to put some kind of power network in here, because when we start working on the pipes underneath, we are going to want a way of flying and hovering while we get that all sorted. Otherwise, that's going to be a pain. Right, so we're just going to run these along. Saw a couple of amber lights. That looks like that manifold is still filling out. We'll go over and have a look at the efficiency rate in a moment, Because the one that worries me is the one that's dealing with the acid. If it's not draining the acid properly, that's going to be a real problem trying to sort itself out. Right, okay. I see pellets. I see all of that flowing. What's our rate here? Okay, 100%, that's good. 100%, that's good. Yeah, I haven't got any filters on me at the moment because I loaded up with everything I needed for... That's good. 100%. Okay, so they are all actually fine. Okay, let's get away from there because I've got no radiation protection at the moment because, like I say, everything was dropped off so that I could carry all of what I needed for the water. So I'm going to wrap up this episode here. And between episodes, I'm just going to fill in these down pipes for each of the reactors. And then I'll bring us back. For you, it'll be next episode. For me, it's going to be all of, I don't know, 10 minutes. So that we can start looking at the next step, which is going to be getting the water up here. Which I think is going to be joyous. Right, so I will catch you there. So as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.